Hey guys, so how in the world did I make $63,436? Let's get into it. So let's break this down one thing at a time. First things first, you need money while you work on your startup, right? So here are your options. Freelance work, this is flexible but inconsistent. A part-time or full-time job, stable but very time-consuming, depending on which of those you take. Or you can do both. You can do a part-time job and have freelance work all at the same time. So which option did I pick? I picked option 3. I did both. I worked part-time at the skateboard store in Canada while I was freelancing as a content creator. Here are the types of things that I did. Fashion photography. I did brand shoots, magazine covers, and campaign shoots. Video editing. I video edited long form podcasts, turned them into short form content, and I also edited other types of long form content for many brands. Graphic design. I created branding kits for new and upcoming brands. I also created social media graphics for many brands for their social media. UI UX design. I also created prototypes and interfaces for web apps and mobile apps. And here's what I learned. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things, doing what you're good at. Not whatever is new or trendy. Instead, double down on photography. If that's what you're good at, double down on that and turn it into a business. For you, it might be something else. Maybe it's a different skill that you're good at. I know this might be contrary to what you usually learn and what you usually hear about, which is learning new things. Learn, invest in yourself. But this is what I found worked for me. I just focused on what I've already developed and what I'm already good at. Instead of wasting time spending 6 months to a year learning a new skill, I just doubled down on what I'm already good at so I save time. Getting good at photography got me to my next project. With how good I was getting at fashion photography, I got an idea to start my own clothing brand called Kaito. Which I've currently taken a break from, but I plan to resume it very, very soon in the future. I made about $3,200 doing that initial collection and campaign for Kaito. I then took a break from it as I could not sustain it for much longer at the time. I was graduating university, going through financial struggles, so I had to give more time to my photo shoots and my other part-time job to make enough money sufficient to survive. Fashion photography worked for me for a while until I started traveling and had to live as a digital nomad due to visa reasons. I couldn't do fashion shoots anymore, so I adapted. I switched to video editing and social media content creation. For me, this worked again because I had already learned how to video edit many years before. I used to make YouTube channels for fun and make faceless videos on them, and that's why I know this skill. It wasn't something that I sat down and took a year out or 6 months out just to learn how to use Adobe Premiere or how to use Final Cut Pro. I already knew it, so it worked for me. But if you don't know how to video edit, maybe you have to focus on something else that you're good at. Maybe consulting or maybe just marketing. Those are things that don't require as much technical knowledge, more just general knowledge and how you apply it. So maybe marketing might work better for a lot of other people. It just depends on your very unique circumstance. I can't decide for you. The video editing made me about $2,100 initially. I utilized connections I made from all the people I met during my photoshoot days. I used those connections to land some clients for video editing, social media content creation, and UI UX design. This made me altogether $15,000, which was the biggest chunk of money I got from this type of online work, remote work. Again, it might not sound like a lot to some of you, and might be a lot to others of you, but it wasn't a fortune, but it was enough to sustain my digital nomad lifestyle for the time being, to cover things like tickets, food, etc. That brings me to part-time jobs. Don't overlook part-time jobs, trust me. While working a part-time job, how much did I make in total at the skateboard store? Well, I made $43,236. Yup, that's a lot of money, and that's my point. These jobs are stable, quick to get, and can also act as a way of getting your mind off of your project. Instead of staring at your code all day or staring at your designs all day, you actually get a break from all of that and you get to leave and do something else for some time. Depending on the job, the job could be even more stressful than your content creation work, but that's where you need to be clever and pick the right type of job. While you refuse to take part in any part-time job, you only want to make money online. You're so adamant and so stubborn with this concept. Because all you've heard is part-time jobs suck, working in person sucks. So now you've just blocked your mind. I'm never going to work a part-time job. Well, guess what? While you've been fantasizing and romanticizing about your dropshipping dreams, you've lost 5 to 6 months without any stable income. That's all time that you could have been working a part-time job. Look, just because you work a part-time or full-time job does not mean that you need to abandon all of your dreams. It just means you're allocating some time for some stable income so that you can work on your time off on your project. So the best approach, do both. Work a part-time job while freelancing. Don't waste months chasing unstable income online, when a part-time job could give you the foundation you needed all along. And the key, keep in mind, the key is to not get too comfortable in the part-time job. Do not get too comfortable. Keep in mind that this part-time job is just a stepping stone to get you to something that's better. Keep that in mind and don't get too comfortable, because I've seen people who got a part-time job with the intention of quitting very soon after, but end up staying there for years. So be careful of that. So yeah, guys, there you go. That's how I made $63,436. Yes, a good chunk of that was from my part-time job, which I guess conveys the point I'm trying to make here. But I made something over $15,000 to $20,000 on online work. Please join our Discord if you're interested in talking with everyone about startups, related things, or literally anything. I hope this helps and inspires people to try out all their ideas and push from every angle possible, part-time, full-time, online, offline, any way you can. Life is so short, and we don't have a lot of time on this earth. So you do your best and do it today, not tomorrow. Thanks for watching.